Hello everyone. Welcome back to more SC Colonies, and oh boy, it's a triple because I realized something. So yeah, so I realized something at the end of the last episode. And that is that there we go. There it is. But I realized something at the end of the last episode, and that is that I don't have a restaurant in my colony. And honestly, the problem with that is I don't actually know. Or the problem with that is that it means that my villagers may all be going hungry right now. And I don't know this for a fact. I don't know for sure. So we need to make a restaurant. And any like colony work I really want to do on camera. Building construction I'm not worried about. But like I don't want to put down any new buildings that you haven't had a chance to see me, be like, hey, here, look, we're working on the colony now, like I don't want to just like, oh, and suddenly, next episode you come back and it's like, oh, by the way, in between episodes, I freaking made 30 different buildings and, especially not ones that we've already seen. Like, it's one thing if I'm just adding more guard towers or, heck, even residences. I don't remember if I did, if the residences I have were done on recording or not. If not, then I feel bad that I didn't do them, and I might make one on camera just to ensure. I need a drink apparently. But yeah, I want to ensure that, the things that we need are on, the buildings that we need are built on episode, So I don't, like I said, I don't just want it to be like suddenly, So suddenly, by the way, there's like 30 new freaking structures. And this just kind of happened all of a sudden, So, also, this is another really interesting thing here, which is that, I'm actually going to need to make more layered azurine by the looks of it. There we go. If you look at most of the structures, they're just kind of there for the most part. But here we actually have like a sidewalk. There's this area that goes like this. And that's actually like a path. There are like, there's actual like paths that you can like get your hands on. Sorry, I will get a drink in a minute here. But there's actual like path blocks that you can like get your hands on. Or not blocks, but like designs. Structures, if you will. There's actual like path structures. And those path structures will always connect. You know, they're designed with whatever the buildings are, to kind of, you know, be like, oh, this is what you're supposed to use as the walkways. I don't usually use them because they're an absolute pain to, like, really, you know, get working. Because just like buildings, they are, like, multi-tier. And so it's like, yeah, I just put in freaking, yeah, I put down, hey, build me a pathway. And then they build, you know, pathway level 1. Sure. But in order for it to then match everything else, it's actually got to be pathway number 2, you know. And it's kind of annoying, you know. So I just generally ignore those. Plus it adds a little bit of, you know, cool, like, customization and stuff when you just, you know, do what you want. You know, be the purple Teletubby. Sorry, that's a Vine Sauce reference. So if you don't understand, if that doesn't make any sense, don't worry. But it's a Vine Sauce reference. So somebody did a AI thing, like story thing. Like they had an AI like create a story based off of like a video that Vinny did that had Teletubbies in it. And freaking it was like, I'm the purple Teletubby. I do what I want. It was great. I loved it. It was so funny. If you're not watching Vinny Vine Sauce, you can, you know, check him out on Twitch, twitch.tv/VineSauce. But you can also, you know, check him out on YouTube. I don't know immediately offhand what his YouTube handle is. But if you type, you know, Vine Sauce, you'll find it. So it's under Vine Sauce, the full sauce, because those are his. Those are the ones where he like posts his VODs basically. So, because he also has like Eclipse channel and, you know, there's also like other people that are in the Vine Sauce crew, if you will. Like they also stream under the name Vine, not like name Vine Sauce, but like basically like a group, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain this like properly, and I don't know how well I'm doing with that. So that's gonna need some dirt for sure, but this is definitely the entrance. Because you come in here, you go up these stairs, and boom, you're in the restaurant. There's also a downstairs to the restaurant as well, though. So, alright. So that's where that's going to be. I'm going to have to do something to, like, mark off that this is the path here, but I mean, I guess I can just extend this one more block out. Just like in both directions, because I'm gonna do like a 3 by, you know, a 3, you know, there's gonna be 3 blocks in between. I'm not even like tired right now either. I'm just like like slurring everything. My brain is just like, oh, we're supposed to be speaking now. When did I agree to this? I'm just like, please, brain. We are recording an episode. Freaking just do the thing that you're supposed to do. Make the good brain juice. As freaking Aaron said in Game Grumps once. Make the good brain juice. I don't think it's making the good brain juice though, because it's literally just speaking in this case. So it has nothing to do with the brain juice or the lack thereof. But still, you know, I gotta get the brain juice. Getting the brain juice is always a good thing. My brain, the guy that makes my brain juice is not exactly competent at his job, to say the least. But I mean, he tries, I guess. Or maybe it's a she that tries, since I'm female. I don't know. How does the brain juice work? I do not know. That's something you'll have to ask Aaron from Game Grumps, I guess. Because he is the one that, you know, made up that whole analogy, so. Unfortunately, I now have to break all of the lights here. So I have to kind of hope that the lighting on the edges is enough. Probably not. Nope. What is it? Probably not, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get them started working on this like right away. I'll get the university after, so, because I am going to need this the most. One nice thing is that framed oak, is that the right? That's the left. 1 campfire, 44 gravel, framed, let's see, 40 framed cobble, 19 cobble stairs, 1 rack, 4 oak wood, 26 framed oak right, 1 cobble slab, framed oak plain, 2 oak doors, 83 cobblestone, 2 oak pressure plates, a hay bale, 11 oak slabs, 239 oak logs, 408 oak stairs, and 31 fence. That's a lot of stuff. It'll work out. We'll be able to do it. We've got plenty of oak at this point. So, one sec. Okay. I should feel and sound better now, since I have gotten something to drink and all. You are useless. Problem is that once I kill them, it's hard to find him. He did. You are useless to me. So, alright. So now we just gotta make all of this crap. Like the furnace. And all of the oak planks that this freaking wants from me. Freaking 72 of them, which is... And I'm gonna do all of this, and then something in this is gonna be like, oh, but I don't have this yet. I'm gonna be like, really? After all of the work I put in to get everything that you wanted. And I guarantee you, one of these blocks is going to suddenly vanish somehow. It just seems to be the way it works. So, ooh, 2 oak doors, actually. How about that? So let's see. I mean, I need... Here, I'll just grab... Because I need to make this framed oak. Let's see. It's 26 of both. And this is something I could probably just do off camera if I really wanted to. I don't exactly have a reason to do this part on camera. And that's probably going to incite a, well, why are you doing it all on camera then? And not, you know, I don't know. I don't mind watching this stuff, you know? I really don't mind. Like, let's be honest. You know, half of the time, most of us are just watching this in the background anyway, right? You know, you put it on just so that you have some noise in the background or something. That's what I do, I suppose. Maybe you don't. If you don't, then that's fine. You know. I mean, apparently some people watch all of these in freaking like 2 times speed, and I'm just like, why? You know? Like, why? Well, why? Why are we watching, you know, like your favorite... Why are you watching your favorite YouTubers in 2 times speed? I guess maybe some people have, you know, more like favorite YouTuber than they have time to sit down and watch all the way through. So maybe that's part of it, you know? It's like, yes, I do want to sit down and watch, you know, favorite YouTuber at standard pace, but like I can't because I am watching, you know, 4 other favorite YouTuber. And I mean, I get that, I suppose. Rack went up there for some reason. Oh, because that was where my axe was. Got it. Oak wood. Which I have to make 6 in order to make 4. I guess, see, like, I don't know. I guess it's fine if I just make more than I need, right? Because, again, things are just gonna, like, vanish mysteriously for some weird reason. Like I said, for some weird reason. It's really annoying that it happens. I don't think it's anything with the mod itself that's, like, doing that. If it is, then fine. You know, sad. But I don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with the mod that's causing it to do that. I think it's more that just, you know, like I'll walk out of... Oh, I didn't need to make anywhere near that much. Like I'll walk... Oh. I have second backpack. I forgot I had second backpack. I didn't need to throw out any of that stuff that was from earlier. Remember when I was sitting there throwing stuff out because I'm like, I don't have space? I didn't need to do any of that. Whoops. Not cobbled soulstone. Cobblestone. Probably don't need that much, but we'll do what we do. Let's see. How many stacks is 239? A little over 4 stack, or a little under 4 stack. A little bit under 4 stacks. Good gravy. Good gravy. Apparently that is all I can fit in whatever space I have for oak planks. So, I need 408. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It says I need little under 7, so I should be good then. Like, I should have they should have everything they need now. With all of this. Our random baked potato. Trying to do some level of organization, I suppose. You know, I walk in here and there's like every rack has something in it, but every rack only has like 2 things. I'm like, why? Unfortunately, like, both unfortunately and fortunately, there is actually a way to, framed, plane, all that stuff. Both fortunately and unfortunately, there is a way to actually, like, set things up. Or to sort the warehouse. Unfortunately, it's level 3. So I can't do anything until that is done. So do I really still only have 1 courier? Because I have 2 courier houses. Why do I only have 1 courier? I see. During one of those crashes, this house stopped functioning. That would be why. Okay, that one is still working though. So this builder over here should go handle that. Build request for restaurant started. There we go. Silas has gone to work on courier hut. Hey! Immediate.
I could help you with that.
You need honey bottle and golden apple? What? Excuse me? Do I even... Can I even do that? Like, I don't think I have a way to get honey bottles at all. Aside from, like, setting up a beekeeper. Honey seeds are honey agglomeratio, which are honey bottles and honeycomb. I don't have a clue. Like, I don't know how to do honey. Like, I don't know how to, like, get bees and stuff. Like, I've seen a couple of beehives around here, but I haven't actually seen any bees themselves. So I really, like, have no idea what to even do about that. Like, I know that beehives can, like, spawn around these, like, oak trees. But also, like, a beehive can spawn, but it needs a bee to live in the hive. I don't know how to, like, get said bee. You know? So this is a dark area right on, like, the edge of my colony. This must be an area that I didn't run around and clear with the the Horn of the Wild, as it's called. But also, there are no beehives in any of this, it seems. Like, I legitimately don't know how to get like, at all. I don't know how to get bees. I legitimately don't know how to get bees. Can I... Honey extractor. Oh, of course, that requires honeycomb in order to get. Why wouldn't it? Oh, I really need these bees. Like, I actually really need these bees. Because he have smallpox, apparently. And diseases do in fact spread, which means that smallpox going to be thing that all of my villagers will get if I'm not careful. But I don't even, like, how do you even find a hive to begin with? And then once you do find a hive, then what do you do after that, you know? Like, they were introduced in 1.15, and I still don't understand even, like, the basics of how they work. I know they can generate... Like, I know that the hives can sometimes grow... Like, when you grow a tree. I don't... Like, does that give me a bee as well? Can I just, like, wander around enough and find a freaking... like, beehive, and then just, like, take the stuff? Sorry, my brain went full stop because I focused on those enemies. Is there even like a way to like find a beehive that isn't just run around randomly and, you know, looking through an oak tree? Loop. Drigmees are always good to have. Pop. Like, I legitimately don't even know where to find them. You know, the hives. Aside from just sometimes in trees. Really now? I could not hit that guy at all, no matter what I did. I like this music. I don't know where to find bees. I'm looking. I am looking real hard, but I am not finding a single beehive in any of these trees. And I don't know if I need to, like, look in, like, a specific biome, or if they can only generate on, like, certain kinds of trees, and thus looking at all of these trees is useless. And I should only be looking at, like, one or two certain types of trees. You know? But then, like, again, even if I find a hive, then how do I get bees, like, to my colony? You know? They're not exactly items, they're, you know, entities. Guess I could use a lead. But, like, where would I find a beehive? I, like, legitimately, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, well, if I ever find bees, then I'll do something with them. But I'm not gonna go hunting. But now here I am going hunting because apparently I need to. Because freaking honey bottle is a freaking thing that you need. Which is really annoying. I really don't know what else to do other than just run around and hope to find one. And that's all I've ever really known to do for finding bees. Like, is there some strategy to finding them? Oh, frick. Well, At the moment, it is only the one colonist that has the problem. And as long as it stays that way, it might be okay. It's probably not going to stay that way. I'm trying to think if there's a good way to like do I just cheat it in because I don't have a clue? That's what I would probably normally do, honestly, is I would just be like, you know what? I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna, you know, cheat it in for now, and eventually we'll, you know, actually find the things we need, but like, that's all I can think of because I don't know where to even begin. Like, none of these trees have ever grown freaking beehives in any of my time, you know, growing these trees up. I don't know what to even look for on, like, the mini-map as far as, like, bees go. And I don't know if there's any way to, like, quarantine or anything, you know?
I'm going to do my
Smallpox, need a honey bottle and golden apple. Please build a hospital or give me the items directly.
Good day to you.
I know guards. Please build a restaurant. Ah, yes. This is why I wanted to build a restaurant. She is hunger. Also, what do you mean there's no guards where you live? First off, why are you in the warehouse?
What is it?
But also, like, your house is over here. What do you mean there's no guards or guard towers? Like, you literally live next to one. Oh. I gave her all of my dumplings. So I have none. So now I am slowed. Because I did not see my hunger was low. Is this another case of, like, a thing, like a building broke and it needs to be fixed or something? Oh, wait. That was Kelly. Not gonna lie. It's the same model. I totally missed that. Okay. Now it makes sense. It also makes sense why she's all the way the frick over there. Because it's Kelly, not Michaela. Oh boy. I'm intelligent. Oh, you are in need of a hoe, aren't you? What do you mean there's no guard towers? Right there! Oh, well, true, you live in the tavern, don't you? That makes sense. So the restaurant is now being built, which is great. It is a good start. Don't mind me just, you know, using buckets of lava to kind of help with, you know, lowering the freaking stuff there that I need. Okay, so we've got the restaurant. Let me mana steel. I need 1 mana powder. I'm just gonna let them do their thing at the moment, and hopefully it will all work out. Is it 6 plus that? Or is it 5 plus that? Neither. Rune of Mana. Mana Pearl. I knew that. I definitely knew that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pearl. Give me that Endy Pearl. So we can then make Bing Mana Pearl. Bing. And we can get the Bing Bing Wahoos going. With the freaking Mana Pearls and with the runes of mana. I don't remember what I needed this for. I just know I needed it. Well, I needed it for Terra Steel, I suppose. So there's that. But I don't remember if there was anything else that I needed it for. Wow, that makes 1 rune. A whopping 1 rune. Good grief. So work on restaurant. Didn't you already start work on the restaurant? What? There you go, Rune of Mana. I'm putting it down here because then I've got 7 slots for the other runes. And I've got the rune, yeah. Runes of spring, summer, all that. So wheat, fire, water, and saplings. Melons, slime balls, and sand. Spider eyes, leaves. Snow blocks, cake. I don't have that yet. And wool. What was the other thing I needed the snow for? Because remember, like, that was one of our big things, was we went all that way for our snow. Imbuement. That's right. Snow block, kelp, and water bucket. So, snow block, kelp, and yeah, I'm just gonna. I do need a source gem. Gonna actually need to make more source gems, it looks like. Just gonna make a handful of these. Just a handful of blocks of amethyst. Alright, let's see. So, snow block, kelp, water bucket, now this water bucket is basically going to stay more or less permanently around here, because I'm going to put all of these, I'm going to put these 3 items into here. There's our water essence, kelp, and bucket. Doop, doop, doop. Alright. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What am I missing from here? What am I missing from here? Arrow, wing, feather. This would be earth, this one. Right? Iron, seed, dirt. Iron, seed, dirt. Fire is torch, flint and steel, gunpowder. Oh, am I missing something for... conjuration. Oh, Starbuncle. I need Starbuncle shard for conjuration. Okay. Then abjuration, I needed the fermented spider eye, sugar, and milk bucket. So that's what I was missing then. Okay. So you can put that there. Cool. Go ahead and make some source gem. I'm going to want more freaking garbage. Remote. Let me see if I can make this freaking crafting remote yet. Ender chest with an Eye of Ender. Blaze powder. Eye of Ender. Don't think I have a space for that yet. I have not enough obsidian. Which is funny, because I have 5 lava buckets right here. Why don't I have enough obsidian? I have 5 lava buckets after all. One, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna go boop. Turn it all into obsidian. And do this. Ta-da! Now, I would like to get infinite lava from the nether. Well, near infinite lava from the nether, rather. And that will happen at some point. I just have to actually do it. I need 2 blocks of gold. I need the storage root. Storage network root. Need these sea lanterns, which I don't have enough of that. So let's do some lapis haunting. See, this is another reason I wanted to get all this set up. Because that right there will give me the prismarine. And then once I get the sea lanterns that I need, I should be able to make my crafting remote. And then I can just never need to freaking run back to the system over and over again. Like, ever again. You know? And I got 6 crystals. I don't know if that's enough. Oh wait, I've got 6 sea lanterns already. So let's make this version of the ender chest. And then I can make my crafting remote. Remote. Heck yes. And the best part about this is that I can stick it there. I can go into my keybinds. Network remote curio is I. Yes, that... Yep, I understand why that's not working. Because I need to come in here and use it on the network route. And now... Ta-da! Heck yeah. We now have wireless access to the system. Just like that. And it has no range, which is even better. I guess I'm glad I got 5 Starbuncle shards, because I thought I only needed 4, but I need 5. Also, I really should be carrying a bucket of water on me anyway. Just in case. You never know when you might need it, after all. Let's see. Then I also need the fermented spider eye, which is a mushroom and sugar. Which I don't even think I had a spot for sugar, to be completely honest. So the Starbuncle shard goes there. These go here. And then I need sugar, actually. Just need sugar. So give me one more sugar. And then, last thing we need is the last essence. Which is the, no wait, that's it. Because we've got abjuration, we've got conjuration. Yeah, we've got them all now. They're all in here. Awesome. We can now make them all. Boop. And milk bucket. Sugar. And one could figure out a way to sort of like, I want to say automate. Since automation really is not the purpose of this mod pack anyway. But I think like you instead of doing it like this, the way that I am, you could basically just set a bunch of imbuement chambers, each with the different items on them, and then you just walk over and put the source gem in it, you know? You don't have to do it the complex way of constantly recycling the items, so... But that's how I have it set up. I'm just doing it this way. But yay, now we have all of the essences for Ars Nouveau. And we can make them all. So we have nothing to worry about. Cool. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 8. No, there is. There's 7. So we actually also have all of them. So I could take this and take all of it over to the enchanting apparatus with some Mage Bloom and make some Thread of Spell Power. But that would require some thread is a thing. And we don't have any Mage Bloom fiber. Now we do. Awesome. Now we can get that spell power. I think this is another one of those ones that you can only apply once. So, you know, applying it once is fine. I need one more pedestal. I only have 7 over there. Arcane pedestal. For that, I'm gonna need more source stone. So let me make more of that. That should be the last pedestal I need as well, if I'm counting correctly. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So nope, I still need one more. I actually needed to make 2. How about that? Abjuration, fire, conjuration, transmutation, water, and I don't need to run all the way back because I can just grab the freaking stuff for a pedestal, which I don't have. I do not have the freaking... Is this gonna work? No recipe found. Not a surprise. Let me just go ahead and move this over a couple blocks real fast so I can craft a source gem out of it. Right quick. Or I guess I'm not crafting a source gem, I'm crafting 4 out of it. See, isn't this so much nicer to just be able to do that? Now we just make the pedestal. Like, seriously, this is so much nicer, right? Although you do have to remember to actually, like, drop the freaking words. The stuff. The inventory. Yeah. Words. Oh, and my mouse stopped working for some random reason. So, let's take our robes. Our shiny robes. And apply our thread of spell power to get that spell power 3 going. Heck yeah. You know what? Give me that magic capacity 3 as well. Spell power 3, magic capacity 3. Heck yeah. So plus 6 spell power, plus 30% mana, total max mana. Heck yeah. So now we just have to fill in the others. honestly, Thread of Repairing is really good no matter what. Let's see. The Drigme grants additional stack of loot. So this would be good, but we never got that rabbit's foot. Let's see. Thread of Life Drain. Dealing damage with spells heals you for 20% per level of the damage dealt. Speed with Starbuncle is really good, which is why I wanted the Starbuncle shards. I need to make 2 of the Manipulation Essence if I want to do that. That said, is anybody in need of anything? Nope, just a hoe. You know what? You have done enough farming for now. I know that they get upset when they don't have work to do, but at the moment they're fine. So, clock. Let's see, this one. And this is a good reason, honestly, to just set up like multiple pedestals instead. Because it can be a real pain to remember, like, which 3 items is it, you know? So, Source Gem. I need 2 Source Gem. Because I need to make 2 Manipulation Essence. While I'm waiting on that, let me grab those Starbuncle shards that I'm going to need. And then I'm going to need 3 sugars. Well, and then I gotta make the thread, of course. Obviously, making the thread is the most important part of the whole thing. Can't exactly apply all of this to a thread if I don't have the thread to apply it to. I'm seriously about to turn off the freaking game rule so you stop spawning. Because you are getting on my nerves, sir. You never have anything anymore. And you always just spawn right freaking next to me. Constantly. I mean, I guess they're good for, you know, getting a little bit of leather every once in a while, but there are much more efficient ways. So let's go ahead and apply this to tier 2 on our boots. Whee! And step assist. It's step assist at tier 3 only, isn't it? Yes. Rip. I was all excited. Oh well. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I like having step assist, but if I have to get a tier 3 slot, then I'll just wait. I will get the tier 3 slot eventually, so. Let's see. 3 diamonds, obsidian, quartz, and blaze rod. Do I have all of that? I am missing a diamond. Well, frick. I am missing 1 diamond. I probably have the quartz. Oh, absolutely. So I am just missing 1 diamond. Which really sucks. no blocks. Quartz blocks. There we go. Also, I have plenty of room in here now, it seems. Stuff has cleared out a good bit. Weren't you already working on the restaurant, lady? Freaking, do I have to, like, stay here? Like, in this section to get you to work? Are you deloading constantly? I think she legitimately might be actually deloading because these chunks aren't being loaded. Can I make a chunk loader though? It's like, I know that I needed... Well, I guess I just need an ender pearl and another obsidian. I do still have one lava bucket. And it's not like it's particularly difficult to go get more lava. I really need to put efficiency 5 on the Silk Touch one. It's not like I don't have it. Just gotta buy it from the freaking dude. Ooh. Can I make an advanced chunk loader? Because that would be nice. My blaze is a little limited. I'm noticing. And then, oh good! Eyes of Ender, redstone, and diamonds for even for the higher tier one. I think this will be fine though. If I just put this over here, like, this will now load this entire area, so she should stay loaded. Oh, it's not actually loading anything. Load the chunks. Keep the chunks loaded. I need the chunks to be loaded. I know there is supposedly something where if you load like the main chunk, the main chunk of the colony, it's supposed to keep like the whole colony loaded. But I don't know if that's like set in this pack or not. That spider should not have been hostile. Okay, well, before we end off, I just want to double check what else still needs the university. Did I not make a mine block? I swear I made a mine, but I guess I didn't. There's also the bakery, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to get my hands on. I also need a mystic site, but I don't think... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that needs the university. So unless I'm going to start making, like, cowhand, shepherd, swineherd, etc., really the only thing left to make is the mine. Which would not necessarily be a bad thing. That and a forester. So let's get both of those going. I'm going to need the build tool for this. Forester's hut. Mine. Should I keep the build tool on me? I probably should make a second build tool that I can just keep stored here. I was gonna say, it's actually, I think, Structurized that handles that. So, but yeah, I can build these over here for sure. That's not a problem. So, let's see, the forester. Well, I don't need. I mean, the forester could go up here even. Up here where the forest is, you know? Go up where the forest do be. This is why I have so much dirt, though. Fundamentals. Forester's hut. So I would highly recommend building these much earlier than I did. I will admit to not doing this in a timely fashion. You know, building the forester's hut and such. That said, I don't actually know. I don't know that there is a front to this building. You know? I would say that either of these sides would count as the front. So, there is one extra block here. But whether that makes this the front, I don't know. Well, there's a door right here. So I'm going to go ahead and say that that indicates where the front is that door. As for how to place it, right there should be fine, I think. Oh. It's based off of your orientation. So. Let me go ahead and grab my azurine. And I know that I'm getting it to this level. And this is kind of another thing is, I'm gonna have to flatten this. I mean, again, they can do it themselves, but it's more painful. Like, it's more of a pain to have them do it than it is to do it myself. Because then I have to worry about, you know, maybe their tools are broken. And so, like, now I have to deal with, like, that. Whereas here I can just repair my tools. All that I want. That's kind of another, like, good thing about, you know, laying out the ground like this, is that now I can also see where I need to dig, and where I need to flatten to, and whatnot, you know? So, I know that I now need to flatten this whole area to this level, you know? Well, it's under there somewhere. The forester block is down there somewhere. As far as the mine goes, I think I want to put that by this guardhouse. That way there's always a guard nearby. Just in case. You never know. And this one, I am fully aware of how this building gets placed. So, also, I've not been marking these, like, guardhouses.
Good day to you.
And I'm now realizing, once again, as I stated, you know, this is a really good idea to mark out where the buildings are. You know? First off, like, it gives you a visual indication of where you're placing your buildings. You know, even when you're... It's like, yes, you do have that thing automatically, but also, I mean... You know, if I really do want to keep this 3x3 thing going on with, you know, the roads here, then, therefore, I should do that. And thus, now I know, okay, this is, in fact, 3 blocks over. So... And if I upgrade this to level 5... apparently this is the front? Huh. Apparently I've never upgraded this enough to even see that I've had this backwards this whole time. How about that? You learned something new. Yeah, it definitely needs to go this way around. And let's see, 1, 2, 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3 there. Yeah, it's good. I've always had it the other way around. I've always had this as the front, or as the back. I didn't know that that was the front. That's really weird. That is the front. I guess there's an archway here. I guess that indicates. I'm noticing more and more things about this stuff that I've never noticed before. And it's both cool and kind of like, what the heck, you know? Because on one hand, I'm like, this is, you know, neat that this is... Why was there an iron hoe in my... Okay. There's an iron hoe in my stone cutter. Yeah. So that happened for some reason. I don't get it. At all. Raven, can you please move. Raven, please move. Ma'am. I could do nothing. So yeah, there's this little like path here. I might just yeet us this path to leave this path. Because I don't need this extra path here. So yeah, I can just yeet us this actually. And I can now use this path for something else, maybe. Cool. Alright. Well, we've got the mine and we've got the forester both going. Well, we don't have the forester going. Like, here I've only got one block path, which is really unfortunate. So, and like, I don't even know where this freaking guardhouse sits at. I could probably extrapolate by looking at where this one's is. So it looks like it's what, one block behind, one block on each side. So if I were to like put down these blocks, it would be like this, I think. And then one block behind there. Then, of course, that's a giant gap down there, which I always forget. Oh. That's not where that goes. Because one block. It's one block difference.
Best to work for you.
Yep, I'm gonna have to figure something out. I legitimately don't know where to find honey. But, smallpox has become a thing, apparently. So, one thing that you can do is you can, like, change like the cures for the like diseases. I might have no choice but to do that. I mean, cue all the people in the comments going, Serene, honey's really not that hard. But like, I don't know. If somebody in the comments could tell me, like, is there a, good way to find honey / beehive / whatever, that would be great. Because I don't know it. If there is, I don't know the, trick to it. So, but with that though, I think I've done everything that I really wanted to do. I'm fairly certain this will not turn into a quadruple. Especially since I need to, deal with these freaking, colonists and all that. And, you know, I actually do have to, like, let them build at some point. So, that will you know. Like, I'm gonna be honest. You know, getting them building their structures, not as important to me. If I was, like, live streaming it, you know, or, well, Twitch streaming it, I would probably be like, yeah, here, let's watch them build. Because, like, that's the kind of thing you do on Twitch, right? But, like, this is YouTube. Really, I should be editing these down to considerably less than what I am, like, putting out to begin with. But I also don't, like, have much capability to do editing. So instead, I just leave. And just hope that people don't mind too much. I mean, I'm sure that if any of you really, like, had an issue with it, you'd, you know, say something in the comments. So, and thus far, I've not seen anything, to be clear. Fear? To be fear! Yes! Fear! I am fear! Oh, boy. But yeah. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. There is a playlist that you can get caught. You know, you can catch any episodes that you might have missed. You know, see how we ended up where we're at and all of the things that we've done thus far. There is, of course, links to Discord and Patreon down below. Feel free to check both of those out, because it does, as always, help support the channel. This guard tower is off. Again, if I had had this, I would have built the guard tower, well, first off, 2 blocks closer, but also 1 block higher, so it matched. You can definitely tell the stuff that I built pre-doing these and post-doing those. So, I think it's kind of neat, though, the way that you can, like, tell the difference, so. But with that, after a little bit of random voice cracking, I will see you all next time. Should I lower that so it's not just those random 3 blocks? I don't know, because, like, that's just the way the land is that there's just... Maybe I should just raise this whole, like, crevasse. Hey, like, maybe if I did... That might be just better. Just fill in this whole crevasse, I think. I think that's what I'll do. See you later.